What's up, Internet Land? This is Zachamus Prime, aka Zachamus Prime, here with another Transformers third-party review for you. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Newage Manero. And this guy here, I swear, if it wasn't for his size, you'd think he was a masterpiece figure. Like, really. Um, when you're taking pictures of him, if not for the little, telltale giveaways like these, you know, um, relief cuts or whatnot, you'd think he was a masterpiece figure. Like, this guy is really, really good. I honestly feel that New Age has outdone themselves with this, and I am super happy to have one of these. So this is their take on Jazz, and this is a figure that I've been looking forward to for a while because no one's really done Jazz for the Legend scale yet. Um, I guess I guess Iron Factory did one less than a year ago, but I didn't really like the way it looked. I mean, I don't know. Iron Factory does good stuff, but they're real big on the IDW style uh, stuff, and I just want me some good, G1 looking guys. So there he is from the front and the back. He cleans up super well. He's got just this little bit, but that's fits in with his back really well. Like I think that he cleans up super well. But this figure is just fantastic. Just a wonderful figure all around. In terms of size, here he is next to Flipper, a one of the little mini bot sized guys. And here he is next to the DX9 Dutch. And so he's bigger than a Minibot and smaller than Optimus Prime, so I think that makes him pretty well in the middle of the whole pack. I think that the scale works out pretty damn well, actually. But this figure is really, really good. In terms of accessories, he comes with his gun. This is just molded in one piece of plastic. I got a little nub of from where they cut it off the sprue here. I'll have to take care of that in a little bit. Stick that into his hand. He holds it just fine. He also comes with a couple of these little sound blasters. These are molded in some plastic, painted purple with a little silver detail on them. And they plug into, there's these little tabs. Focus, yes. There's these little slots, holes up at the top of his shoulders. They will plug into those quite nicely. And then he can broadcast his music, his sick tunes to everybody. Which is cool. Unfortunately, there's no way to do these in vehicle mode, so it's a little bit of a bummer. But oh well. I can survive. In terms of articulation, this guy has got basically everything. So he's got a ball jointed head with a lot of range of up and down motion on there. A little bit of side to side, of course, rotates. Really nice head sculpt on this guy, by the way. Very, I think it looks a lot like Jazz, especially for how flippin' tiny it is. His shoulders are on a ball joint. They will go all the way around. They will go all the way out. He does have this transformation joint here, so you can kind of angle his shoulders back for additional posability options. His elbow does bend a little more than 90 degrees. Because of the placement of this ball joint, his elbow bend seems a little awkward in terms of its placement and position, but it's not the biggest of deals. Since it's on a ball joint, it does provide a swivel there as well. He's got a swivel on his wrist. On one of these little. I like that a lot. I mean, a lot of these legend scale figures don't have wrist swivels. I mean, shoot, this Optimus Prime, as big as it is, does not have a wrist swivel. So It was great that they throw in stuff like that. He's got rotation at the waist plus one hell of a uh, uh, an ab crunch there. His legs will go forward that much, they will go back that much, they will go out. For the full Van Dam, they've got a swivel here at the thigh. They've got a single bend. They've got a single bend, but it's definitely more than 90 degrees. His leg will bend backwards as well, but yeah, that's not what you really want to do with it. And his foot has got this transformation. You can use it a bit as a to put his toe down a bit, but if you go too far, then it starts looking awkward. Um, but you can wiggle his toe as well, just the toe by itself. So, especially if you bend this down, you can bend that up a bit. So you can be like that, resting on his toe back there. Like that. So, it's functionally posable. God, this guy looks so great. All right, let's get him transformed up. So to get him transformed, I like to start at the legs, take these little things and flip them up. You're going to take his door here and pull that out and out and out. Out and out and out. Take his foot here. You're going to fold that toe in. See how this little screw here is on that slot? You're going to take and you're going to slide that up like so. And then this foot is going to fold in like that. And it's going to line up with this part here. And then this is going to fold in like that. Let's do the same for the other side. So I've already got this up. We're going to slide this up like that. Fold the toe in. Fold this in so that this little detail lines up. Put that folded in. And then what we're going to do is here at the knee, we're going to bend this so that this little panel here lines up with the rest of the hood of that car. All right, now let's not do anything with that for the time being. Now what we want to do is we want to get onto, we're going to kind of pull on this hood here. And the idea is that you want to, so this hood is connected to this little gray piece here, and we'll need to get that folded in, but to get that, we'll have to get these little side panels out of the way. So we're going to kind of unpeg him from his torso like that, bring that up so we've got some clearance. We're going to move these out part way, because they won't go all the way out yet because the arms are in the way, but the arms won't go in yet because the back is in the way, and the back won't go in yet because the head's in the way, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to move this out part way so that we can take this gray part will now clear these tires like that. Now with that out of the way, we can take his head and we can fold it in. You can see it reveals this nice little detail here. Push this up to line up with the rest of the top of the car. And now the arms will come in, and it's easiest to do while it's in this position here, but out here I'll show you what's happening. You're taking this little tab right here and you're kind of just fitting it into that little relief slot right there. And then his hand basically fits into the cockpit area. So that's how it fits in like that. So we're going to take these, we're going to fold them up like that. And then we're going to take all of this and we're going to bend it all in. Whoops, I didn't want to fold these up quite yet. Because we're going to take these legs, peg them together. That's all going to fit in like that, and then these will go in on top of that. And there he is in his car mode, and doesn't that look freaking fantastic? I think that looks so good. I think that looks just really, really good. Have I mentioned Agabus yet? I got this figure from Agabus. I got 3 figures from Agabus. I got that little mini Omega. I got that Newage Max, and I got Newage Manero all at the same time. I just dropped an order for all 3 of them. They shipped it out the same day. I got it in less than 2 days. Ordered it on a Thursday. I guess that's 3 days. Ordered it on a Thursday. Got it on a Saturday. It was freaking amazing. Agabus.com, guys. Go there. Enjoy it. You'll thank me later. Actually, you can thank me now if you want to, but you'll definitely thank me later. So, I'm not sure if this guy stores his gun anywhere. Like, there's this little divot in here. I kind of feel like maybe it might fit in there, but like, the barrel wants to be too long. I don't know. I can keep my accessories straight, and I can put them in places where I don't lose them forever, generally. And so I'm not super worried about having gun storage. I like gun storage, but I'm not going to insist that a figure needs to have that. Gosh, it just looks really good. Rolls well. Good clearance underneath of it. And I'm just continually impressed by, a figure with this much detail, this much character, this much articulation and posability, this much engineering in something that's the size of a Hot Wheels car. I mean, it's just continually astounding to me that this is basically a masterpiece figure the size of a Hot Wheels car. I love it. I recommend it. If you're making a Legends collection, you absolutely need this figure. Go ahead and check them out. Go to agabus.com and see what they've got in stock. And thanks everybody for watching, guys. You guys are fantastic. Everybody stay awesome and be good to each other. See ya. Bye.